beautifully. That was amazing. Thank you very much for coming out to gig. It's great. I feel a bit weird because I'm a bit further forward than them. Hang on. I feel like Madonna. There you go. That's better. Slightly. Nice. Hello. Thank you. Thank you ever so much to Siobhan and Sunset Haze. To Lost Post, both awesome. And probably do some more thank yous later. There's going to be a few old songs and a few new songs from a new album, because that's what happens when you do an album tour. So apologies in advance. But this is for anyone who flew here today. Who flew? Anyone?
Flew down the A34. That's it. Flew down the A34. My arms are tired.
I like that a lot. I'm just going to jot that down for another day, actually. My arms are tired. I like it. Anyway. The bus pulled into Heathrow and it left me on the street. I went to find departures and I had a bite to eat. Check-in wasn't open, so I had a little time to get a pen and paper and to watch the world go by. And the lady with the Zimmer frame was first to catch my eye. Part of me was thinking that she's far too frail to fly, and the steward with her luggage clearly thought the same as me. As he struggled with her trolley, he smiled and he rolled his eyes at me. And Daddy's in his Chelsea shirt is bursting at the seams. There's sunburn where his hair should be. Albie's packs and cream, and Brandon's playing up again, and Courtney's in her hats, and Mother's doing all she can to stay inside her dress. And a bunch of lads are waving around a giant England flag. Most of them in matching shirts and one of them in drag. They've had a drink too many and they're getting out of hand. And now they're off to Amsterdam to represent our land. Like Glastonbury with hair braids and a tan, and tickets from the festive from her elbow to her hand. She spent a year at uni and got lost along the way, and now she's off to India to find herself again. And I'm trying to find a coffee, cause my throat is getting dry. I'm holding out for a Nero, so I pass the others by. And I find a quiet table in the corner by the tree. And a yuppie or whatever you call them now, he sits down next to me. I'm really glad he did though, as we had a lovely chat. He asked about the kids, the house, the dog, the car, the cat. And then he asked me what I really wanted from my life. And only then I realized he was hands-free to his wife. Strewn across the floor. She hadn't read the small print, and she tried to take too much. And now instead of sailing through, she's holding everybody up. asleep. And there's a guy who looks like Rudy.